I have a question for y'all. When you hear me say Internet Noodles, what will be the first thing that's on your mind? Will it be something like this?
Burak carbonara ramen.
Potato noodles,
chili oil noodles,
ramen noodles with Frank's Red Hot Sauce,
cacio e pepe ramen, chili peanut noodles.
I said that one, Fathan. Anyway, if that's the case, you're not exactly wrong. But it will also mean that you're not Indonesian. Because in Indonesia, this is the real Internet Noodles. What you're seeing here before you is a hearty and protein-packed bowl of Internet.
Am I a joke to you?
Hold on, let me explain. Yes, it's a bowl of Indomie Telur, which means egg in Indonesian, and Malay, and Kornet, which means corned beef, also in Indonesian. That's how it got its name. It's basically Indomie paired with an egg, which is a common pairing really, and corned beef. This is the key ingredient that elevates a typical pairing of Indomie and eggs into Internet Noodles. Because without corned beef, it's just Inter, because it's gonna enter our bellies anyway. Oh, you're no fun. According to my observations on the internet about internet, there seems to be two versions of this dish. The first version is basically what you're seeing here before you. A bowl of freshly served Indomie, served with a piece of fried egg, and topped with sautéed corned beef. And a key element, all the ingredients are cooked separately. The second version, however, seems to play by a different rule. Everything gets cooked together in one pan. And we are going to try to make that one-pan version of the Internet Noodles later to compare. So now we're going to give this version a taste test. It tastes good. It really does. But that's because it's Indomie. Of course it'll taste good. Like, duh. Let me try the corned beef as is. Yum! Tastes like corned beef. Okay, I'll be serious. Let's give them a mix. And now that looks a little more incorporated. Let's try it again. Alrighty, now I'm getting the vibe. But still, it just tastes like Indomie and corned beef. Like, as someone who's already familiar with how both foods taste, I just know that I'm eating Indomie and corned beef. But is it delicious? Yes, no doubt about that. The combination of it all makes a lot of sense. So now that we've reviewed the version of Internet that, in my honest opinion, is satisfying my eyeballs more than my taste buds, let's give the second version an attempt through my noodle lab, aka my kitchen. Alrighty, so the first thing we gotta do is saute our corned beef. And that's a general rule of thumb. If you don't want your oil to explode like this, just add to it when it's cold. I've seen other people boil the Indomie first, and then they just splat the corned beef directly on top, which is a choice. But I'd rather saute it first. It's kind of a habit. By the way, is it just me or is it getting really hard to find corned beef in the supermarket these days? I had to buy mine online. Okay, now we add the water, just enough to cook the noodles. We can gradually add some more later. Now an egg goes in. It won't look as pretty, but it's nutritious. Now's a good time to add the seasoning packets. You know, I've seen some people adding the seasoning packets onto the corned beef directly as they stir fry, as in before the water is added. And I could have done that too, but I was kind of worried that I might over-season this already salty corned beef and not enough seasoning getting into the noodles itself. And in case you're wondering, whose recipe am I following here? To be honest, I really can't pinpoint a specific content creator because I've been watching so many internet noodle videos that what I'm doing here is basically a mishmash of what everyone's doing. Done! And here is a bowl of internet noodles, made with a simpler, more straightforward cooking method. I will admit, though, it doesn't look as aesthetically pleasing as the first one, but my foodie instincts are telling me that this version will actually taste better. Let's see if my instincts are telling me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Pineapple tea, itadakimasu, selamat makan, and of course, bismillah. Oh, in case you guys don't know, I really am a Muslim, so I wasn't fooling around when I said, never mind, let's just eat. Oh yeah, see, I knew it was gonna be tastier. It'll really transform the base flavor of Indomie. It's extra flavorful, extra savory, extra creamy for some reason. Could be from the beef fat. And speaking of beef, it really made the noodles taste meaty and fulfilling. This has officially become one of my new favorite ways to eat Indomie, and I highly recommend you guys to give it a try. And if you do give it a try, cook it with the version 2, aka the one-pan method. Because trust me when I honestly say, that version tastes better. And if either it's the easier and more convenient method, makes it an added bonus. So yeah, thank you very much everyone for hanging out with me. I hope this video made you salivate so you'd be motivated to make some internet noodles yourselves. And I'll see you all in the near future. See ya!